Hi, I'm Kira. Welcome to this 10-minute yin class for the hips. There will be 3 postures, just over 3 minutes each. If you have props available, a couple of blocks, maybe a bolster, blankets would be useful for these poses. A reminder that hip work can be quite emotional, so just something to be aware of. Just remember to be kind to yourself if that does happen. So first posture, square pose. So come to a cross-legged position. Bringing your shins parallel with the front of the mat or whatever you're working with. Lifting the right foot onto the left knee and tucking the left foot underneath the right knee. Flexing the feet so that the toes are pointing forward. Now, if you have gaps here because of tight hips, feel free to support the knees with blocks, blankets, towels, cushions, whatever you have available. However, if you're like me and you know that your edge will shift quite soon, then feel free to leave without props. So extending the crown up to the sky and then just hinging at the hips to lean forward. Walking the hands forward on the ground and then just finding your edge. You don't want to come to a place of pain and you don't want to feel it in the knees. If you feel it in the knees, just back out of the pose and remember to keep your feet flexed. This one's for the hips, not for the knees. And just relaxing the head, let it hang heavy. If this is still too much for you, feel free to take the hands back and support behind you. Bringing in awareness to the hips, just noticing if you start to shift over to one side or the other, if the body wants to lean over to the left, just square the hips up. Slowly walking the hands back and releasing out of the position and just doing a quick windscreen or windshield wiper left to right and then coming back to cross-legged. So this time repeating on the opposite side, so the left foot on the right knee, squaring the shins up with the front of the mat, tucking the right foot under the left knee, flexing the feet so that the toes are pointing forward. Crown of the head up to the sky and slowly hinging forward at the hips. Again, supporting behind you and remaining upright if that's more suitable for you.
Slowly walking the hands back and releasing out of the pose. Again, just a quick windshield wiper. And our next posture will be frog pose. So we'll come to all fours. For this posture, you may wish to have a bolster or a big cushion handy to support the upper body and the head. Well, I'll just pop that there. So if you're using a bolster, place it out right in front of you. So come to all fours, and for this you may wish to have towels or blankets to support the knees, especially if you have sensitive knees. So coming to all fours, with the hips stacked over the knees, slowly take the knees out as wide as is comfortable for you. Once you've got a position that's comfortable for you, also bringing the ankles in line with the knees and keeping the feet flexed, toes pointing outwards. From here, we'll slowly start to walk the hands forward, keeping the hips in line with the knees. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can either bring the hips slightly forward, or you can bring the toes together and the hips slightly back. But again, as always, finding your edge. So walking the hands forward and resting the forehead on the mat. Or you can place the head on a block, or the upper body and the head on a bolster or cushion.
come out of the pose, slowly walking the hands back, bringing the toes together, and then bringing the knees together. Okay, that's our 10-minute yin class for the hips complete. Thank you very much for practicing with me, and I'll see you again soon. Namaste.